Hey guys, what's up? So, I'm going to be reviewing yet another film from the Halloween franchise. So, let's do this thing. Now, the film we're going to be reviewing is Halloween 5, The Revenge of Michael Myers. Now, the reason for the air quotes is, it's because of, the subtitle, The Revenge. I mean, every film I've seen involves the phrase revenge. Now, let me give you a little bit of a brief. Ever since the events of Deborah Hill and John Carpenter writing Part 1 and Part 2, divorcing themselves from the cinematic abortion that is Part 3, Season of the Witch, and after Mustafa Akkad bought his rights to the franchise and wrote Part 4, they brought Michael Myers back in the picture in Part 4, and they wanted to make a sequel where the last film left off. Sorry if I'm stuttering, I just can't think of the right phrases to say for this. So, I thought to myself, and this was the first Halloween film I have ever seen in my life. So let's get started. The first film starts off where Part 4 ended after the lazy opening credits, which I'm not going to explain because they were pretty lazy. After Michael survived an epic shootout, falls down a mine shaft, and what the heck? The police throw dynamite at Myers. Why would they even need to use dynamite? And Michael, of course, escapes the explosion and floods down the river. No! This is so idiotic that it shouldn't even deserve the Halloween theme song in there. Let's get something more pretentious and more cinematic for this crap. Like, I don't know, Just Beside the River Bend by Mary Poppins? That would have been making more sense. So anyways, after Michael supposedly escaped, he found this old man's house who was apparently a hermit. And when he escaped, how do I say this? He tries to kill his host, but falls into a coma where he literally stayed for an entire year. Why didn't this old man call the cops? Or, damn, take him to a hospital. He's pretty old. I'm pretty sure he was there when the first murders happened in the 1963 and in the 1978 one, and none of this makes any freaking sense, people. It's all going downhill from here. You sure? Okay. So, Jamie is apparently having pleasant dreams in a mental institution for her uncle's dirty work. Where we get a flashback to that one scene from Halloween 4? Where Michael technically made her kill her stepmother. Okay, I am calling complete BS on this one. Okay, if Michael slipped into a comatose state, the second he got to the old man's house, how in God's name did he make Jamie kill her stepmother? He was in a coma. How can he do that in his freaking sleep? Think, movie! Think! I don't get it. I just don't. I mean, not only was she related to a notorious psychopath, but you're not seeing through her point of view at first. You're seeing through his point of view. And the one thing I can't stress enough is he made her destroy her stepmother in his sleep. How does that happen? What kind of idiot wrote this scene? Of course, she, for some reason, she's gone completely mute after waking up from that nightmare. Which, I can technically see why. So, when Michael wakes up, he kills his host, and Jamie has a problem breathing. Okay, I can understand her whole mental state. And I can understand her knowing that he would escape once again. But how would she have trouble breathing? Oh, I know. Maybe it's because Michael strangled the old man and she can feel the idiot's pain. Unfortunately, well, the doctor tries to put a breathing tube in her trachea thinking she was dying. Okay, that's a little over the top, and I understand the whole procedure. Anyways, Loomis, once again, played by the all-powerful Donald Pleasence, comes back once again to stop Michael's latest rampage. But the one thing I cannot understand at this point, and I'm completely not sure how I can't understand this, but what the crap? Okay, that is clearly not the mask from Halloween 4. Okay, I have one problem with this mask. And I mean, really, one problem with it. The mask is the perfect shade of white, don't get me wrong. And I respect the whole angrier look. And the receding hairline and it's kind of grown out. But why this mask? I mean, really, why this mask? Alright, so moving on, he kills the guy, and she knows he's not dead. I mean, how could she not know? So Loomis is on the hunt for him yet again, and, well, wait a minute, okay, oh, here it is, Jamie, just like Laurie in Halloween 1978, she sees her uncle through a two-story window. Okay, I can see where they put the original Halloween perspective in there, but makes no sense. And she's on the run from someone who looks like him. Unfortunately, you don't see his head, but the janitor grabs her and she's still mute. Michael, who's still hunting her down, kills a few people. And he kills a dog named Max, causing Jamie to warn Loomis, and Loomis calls to see if the dog's alright. Turns out he wasn't, but who knew that the dog was going to be his next victim? Of course. So, moving on, during the Halloween pageant that very night, Tina, Tina. The most ear-bleeding annoyance of a character. I mean, really. She makes Lucille Ball sound less of an annoying idiot. There's one thing I can't stand, and it's this scene right here. She thought her... Oh, wait. Before the scene, there was a scene between a greased up version of Michael, who was a high school student, according to Tina, and... This was a scene that the movie handled well. Michael versus Michael, and he gave Mike to the rake. And of course, Tina, being stupid as she is in this film, thought Michael was her boyfriend. And she tells him twice to unlock the door. And what does Myers do? The dumb fuck obliges. I mean, really, he does what he's told. You think you don't see his eyes in this series? Oh, that's where you're mistaken. Look, in this scene, Tina kisses Mike. Okay, Jamie tried to warn you, you stupid bimbo. You stupid bimbo. I mean, really. The reason I'm calling her a bimbo is because she is the most idiotic character ever in this film. Michael receives a kiss from her and... Really? Dumbass. So, she asked Michael to get her a pack of cigarettes at the nearest gas station. But he ignores her and is like, no, they're $3.99 over there, right? When I can go to the next store and get them for $1.99. So she's done what he's told. She's done what she's told. And he drops her off at the nearest gas station. She gets the cigarettes and he drives off in a getaway car. Meanwhile, at the Tower Farm, more corpses were technically summoned. And no, not again. In Halloween 4, they did a duplicate version of Myers in every place he can get to. Which I don't like at all because this son of a gun was the perfect imposter, don't get me wrong. And it looked like Myers hired an apprentice to do his dirty work, but he failed to do so, so he ended his life and Samantha's life. So, meanwhile, that very night, Jamie, who's home, the cops are stupid. I remember the role that Loomis was saying in this film. He said this. Michael, I know what you want from her. You think you can kill them all and all go away, but it won't. So why don't you go to where it all began? If you want to get rid of this rage, Michael, go home. Go home. Go to your house. There, she'll be waiting for you. Alright, so what was their plan? Oh yeah. Their plan was... Sorry guys if I'm grabbing my stomach. It's just hurts sometimes. Moving on. Get back on topic. The cops are so idiotic in this film. And I mean completely idiotic. They asked Jamie to help her lure Myers into a trap considering he went after her last time. So she asked what do they need her to do. And here's the dumb thing they did. They decided to use the main heroine as bait to lure the main antagonist into a trap. Anyways, he kills off the guards, causing Jamie to run for her life. She hides in a laundry chute. Laundry chute. Not a smart idea. Myers tries to grab her, but she falls down. He goes in the basement and stabs his way, hoping to get her, but she jumps onto a knife and rappels back up there. And there is one thing I cannot hate more. There are a bunch of things I hate more. And yeah, I'm serious here. I hate this scene really well. First of all, these banged up bruises on her face is where Myers ran her off the road, literally. So anyways, Jamie flees to the attic where Myers has a coffin. A freaking coffin with her picture on it, indicating if he kills her, he can bury her real quick. But this is where the movie kind of got idiotic and kind of smart all in one. So, moving on. Jamie, like a dumbass, lays down in the coffin where Myers ready to stab her, but she utters the word uncle, which catches him off guard. And after he apparently she says the phrase boogeyman, knowing what Tommy Doyle called her in the last film. And oh yeah, here's the smart idea that comes into most of this. Alright, you know how in Halloween 1978, Laurie Strode, Jamie Lloyd's biological mother, was, only got Myers' mask off for a split second? Because he never revealed his mask. Like, never. Never revealed his mask. Never revealed his face. So, she says the mask, like taking off the mask, right? So Myers takes off the mask and what the hell? So he takes off the mask and son of a gun. Alright, judging by the looks of this photo, he either has a frown on his face or at least a smile, thinking he was kind of proud to see her. Or the any last words smile. Because not once can you see his eyes. Bull crap. In his eyes, he's looking up at the photo of her. Thinking, any last words? Oh yeah! And when you know what I said, there's a bit of dumb and smart mixed in with the scene? She tries to grab the mask, he backs up, smashes into a basket with Jamie under it, but he thought she was under it, and he stabbed it, she ran downstairs, and, okay, this is where Loomis is completely out of character. I mean, really, this story, he's exactly out of character. He lures Jamie into a trap, well, using her as bait, luring Michael into a trap, causing him to shoot him with No! Not calling it. No! You shouldn't use tranquilizer darts on the embodiment of evil. It'll only knock him out temporarily. You throw him in... Wait, what? You incarcerated him. He escaped Smith's Grove just fine, and he escaped from Richmond Sanitarium. What makes you think he can't get out of this? I mean, really, what makes you think he can't get out of this? Of course, a few minutes later, the Man in Black from the fourth film, which will explain part 6 of who he actually is, cuts the bars and sets it on fire after shooting the cops. I mean, the cops in this film in Haddonfield, Illinois, were stupid in the first place. So he breaks Michael out. Jamie goes in to. They say we'll lock him up till the day he dies, and she said he'll never die. Then she walks into the police station, hoping that he was still there incarcerated. But she cries, saying, "No, he got out." Then we flood to the end credits. Well, that's Halloween 5 for you. See you next time.